What is Google AdSense and how does it work? Although you didn't start blogging to make additional money, you already have a sizable following. Why not monetize the project you're passionate about? Although it's not the only option for monetizing your blog, Google AdSense is the one you've probably heard of. However, your income is a matter of opinion and is not straightforward. What is AdSense from Google? You can use Google AdSense, an advertising platform, to monetize content like blogs, websites, or YouTube videos. By hosting advertising on your website or channel, you can share in the money that clients spend to advertise through it. AdSense registration is cost-free. How AdSense functions. Google must first authorize your website. Google doesn't make its approval figures public. However, you're good to apply if your website offers original content and meets with AdSense's rules. A minimum age of 18 is required. When you're given the green light, you can set up adverts to run on your website. Both the types and locations of the adverts you want to run can be chosen. However, the businesses that appear on your website compete for a chance to be there. Based on your website's content and the likelihood that visitors will click on their adverts, AdSense's advertisers can compete for space there. By using the advertiser's quality score, Google determines the latter. There are two elements at work in this situation. The first is the center, or click-through rate. The percentage of site visitors that Google predicts will click on advertising is shown here. The other is a collection of what Google refers to as factors that affect the performance of customer experience from watching the ad. The relevance of the advertisement and the user experience on the landing page are crucial, according to Google's support site, although it doesn't specify what they are. What does AdSense pay out? To determine what is known as just a cost, per click, or CPC, advertisers consider the aforementioned factors. They will be charged this amount each time a user clicks on an advertisement on your website. Consider your website to be a landscape painting that is up for auction. Collectors of landscape paintings are allowed to place bids on it through an auction house. More people will want to buy your painting, increasing competition and your earnings. It's challenging to predict how much money you'll make since Google doesn't disclose all of the criteria it uses. Nevertheless, let's use a fictitious example where you receive 2,000 views for your website in a month and 1.5% of those visitors click an ad, which results in 30 clicks. You might increase by up than $22.50 for that month if an advertiser makes a bidding of 75 cents every click. Make a plan for making money. Having a plan is helpful because income is so reliant on these variables. Although Google offers its own advice, the following are some general principles. Concentrate your message. Separate the page in two and monetize something with more targeted content if you provide new ingredients but also journal in your blog on a personal level. Advertisers will find it simpler to match advertising to your website as a result. Concentrating your content will also help you come up in Google searches. Rather than clicking on the title Dan's Cool Chocolate Fudge Cookie Exploding Recipe, someone searching for best chocolate chip cookies is more likely to subscribe on best chocolate cookies, Dan Cooks. People will remain to read your recipe if it is clear and you have a distinctive voice. Promote your services. If website visitors plan to stay a while and browse, your website will be more appealing to marketers. For free traffic, having a presence on social media is fantastic. A smart place to start is updating your Facebook accounts, Twitter, or Pinterest whenever you post. If you have a sizable following, consider publishing a newsletter. Advertise in areas where people can see it. Both you and advertisers desire that your content be seen by potential customers. Both of these problems are challenging to resolve, but typically one or two adverts that are placed in plain view will suffice with taking over your website. One of the difficult things to get properly, so experiment with ad placement occasionally. Do not disregard the law. There are a few rules Google must follow before it can stop AdSense on your website. The majority of the rules are intended for those who create material with the intention of making the most money from AdSense possible, not for those who have a quality product or one they are enthusiastic about. This includes sharing hate speech, false product advertising, and copyrighted content. To be sure you aren't breaking any of Google's rules, Check out their policies. If you don't like building your website, these suggestions won't help. If you're producing something you believe in, it will be simpler for you to concentrate on it and promote it.